everybody, it's Jamie from Adventure Go-To with another fantastic video of a trip over to the Oregon coast. But we started out that trip by heading south from Canada. We went down and visited the Bonneville Salt Flats, which is a little town called Wendover. It's on the Utah-Nevada border. We then headed west, visited little places called Winnemucca, Redding, California, and then the California Redwoods. Then we headed north on the 101, visited little towns like Crescent City, Coos Bay, Lincoln City, and a final stop in Long Beach, Washington. If you've never been there, I would highly recommend that you get down there, whether it be on a bike like we did or in a car. It's gorgeous down there. So on that note, I want to take you on this adventure where we endured bugs, we endured ocean mist, we endured rain, we endured crazy drivers. So I hope you enjoy this video, and remember, get out there and explore.
Here's a little shot of our 5,200 kilometer journey. The video pretty much starts coming out of Princeton, British Columbia. We headed to the Nighthawk border, which is a turnoff just before Osoyoos, before you go down the hill there. From there, it takes you into Orville, Washington. From Orville, we headed on 97 over to Omak, and then a turnoff towards Grand Coulee. I really wanted Charlene to see the Grand Coulee Dam. It's pretty cool. So from there, from the Grand Coulee, we headed into Wilbur, Washington, where we spent the night. Welcome to the United States of America. If you get a chance to take this road, I highly recommend it. Very twisty, very turny, some real beautiful landscape. Just be very wise that there might be a bit of gravel on the road, so make sure you're paying attention, especially if you're on a bike. Arriving in Omak, Washington, you'll go to the second set of lights, make a right off of 97, and then you'll make another right onto Highway 155. are arriving at Grand Coulee Dam. Grand Coulee itself is a very small town, but very beautiful. I highly recommend that you check it out. There's two viewpoints for the dam, one on the lower side and one on the upper side. We stopped at both. Out of the Grand Coulee Dam on Highway 155. We then take our left onto 174, which leads you to Highway 21, and then Wilbur is on the Highway 2. Our first night over in Wilbur, Washington, the total kilometers for the day was 480 kilometers. We started the second day early in the morning. I think we left around 8 a.m. Onto Highway 21, then to the 395, and then to the 84. That took us into Boise, Idaho. Second day was a little longer. It was 411 miles, which is around 670 kilometers. So we were pretty tired after the second day. If you are on a bike, leave early in the mornings. The reason for that is it's a little cooler of weather, and the bugs, well, the bugs aren't quite as bad. The bugs really started coming out later on in the day when it got warm, and they just covered the front end of the bike, they covered our helmets, they covered the camera lens. It was crazy. Highway 395 is pretty scenic on a bike. Always remember on these longer trips to bring lots of water with you, and of course bring lots of snacks. We were pretty happy to start to see trees again. One of the reasons why we made the second day a little bit longer than the rest of them was just to get down there. There is really not much to see on your way down to Boise. If you are looking for a more scenic route and you have more time, I would recommend heading over to Spokane, get on the 95, and then onto the 55. This is kind of the back roads to take that are a lot more scenic, especially on a bike. We were pretty happy to get to Boise and get into the hotel and just relax, especially after 7 hours of riding. Day 3 started from Boise, Idaho on Highway 84, and then we got off to the more scenic route to Highway 93. We did a stop in Twin Falls, and then down through Jackpot to Wells, and then Highway 80 to Wendover. Our stop in Twin Falls was to go check out the Shoshone Falls, or Shoshone, I'm not too sure how it's pronounced. Beautiful falls, a really cool road that goes into the falls. Make sure if you're heading through there to stop by and check it out. arrived in Wells mid-afternoon. The temperature was starting to push about 30 degrees, so we decided to take a break. It really wasn't the temperature that was kind of getting to us. As we got onto Highway 80, we found the wind was gusting pretty hard. So if you see the bike kind of moving from side to side, most of the time that's wind gusts. As you can see, the weather really treated us well. Here we are heading out of Wendover. Basically, it's on the Utah side, and these are the Bonneville salt flats. We spent a couple hours there. It's quite a sight to see. If you stay on Highway 80 eastbound, that will take you into Salt Lake City. This clip is just us leaving the Bonneville Salt Flats and heading back to Wendover, Highway 80 westbound. Here's a few pictures for you. Wendover Will, the big statue as you come into Wendover, and just a few shots of the historic Wendover Airfield Museum. Here we are leaving Wendover and making our way to Winnemucca. This is day 5. We spent 2 days in Wendover just to relax and kind of get our riding legs back. This next portion was about 233 miles to Winnemucca, and it's pretty much all on Highway 80 westbound. Today was another beautiful day for riding, except for the wind. We endured some pretty nasty wind gusts. In this clip, you'll start to see the road, the lane that we were in, the slow lane. It started to turn a different color. A very deep red color is what it was. And I couldn't figure out what it was. we actually thought maybe it was a truck that had started to dump its load, like of cranberries or something like that. Could have been cow remains, who knows. It looked very, very slippery, so I actually moved out of that lane into the fast lane, because in the fast lane the road color was just fine. We found out later, after we stopped, that these cranberries, that what we thought were cranberries, were actually moving. They're an invasive cricket, a red cricket to be exact. As you can see, we're starting to get peppered by bugs, but one thing that we were thankful for is it wasn't any of those red crickets. The red cricket, after we did a search on them, can grow up to 3 inches long, are cannibalistic, and if they do bite you, they can carry some really nasty diseases. This is downtown Winnemucca. Just before we checked into the hotel, we stopped at this really cool pork barbecue restaurant where we cooled off and had a bite to eat. Day 6, we left Winnemucca and turned onto Highway 95 and then a left onto Highway 140, where we headed to Lakeview, Oregon for a one-night stay.
Weaving a grand design, north or south, see no clear direction, and I'm not sure what I'll find.
Here we're just coming up onto Denio. We'll be making a left onto that Highway 140. What we found was we hit a sign that said no fuel for the next, I think it was next 80 miles or something like that. So I turned around, and luckily Denio had a small little station there where we got fuel. On this road, we said goodbye to Nevada and hello to Oregon. This part of the trip from Winnemucca to Lakeview, Oregon was only 211 miles. There was quite a few stops due to road construction. In some circumstances, we were stopped for sometimes up to about 15 minutes. Once again, it was really nice to start to see those trees again. A little information about Lakeview, Oregon is they've been fighting with really poor water quality for quite some time. Apparently there's no money to upgrade their water system, so their water has a very bad smell to it. So bad that we decided not even to take showers.
Black spot in the corner of my mind, screaming out to me, don't fall behind. It's keeping count of every second that passed. How I tried to lock it away.
Day 7 we left Lakeview, Oregon, and we're heading to Redding, California. And that'll be via the 395 and the 299. Goodbye, Oregon, and hello, California. This was the hottest ride that we did. Redding, California was 39 when we arrived. Way off in the distance, you can see Mount Shasta. From Lakeview, Oregon to Redding, California was only 196 miles. Redding, California, we visited the Turtle Bay Exploration Park and the massive Sundial Monument. Day 8, we left Redding, California, and we were pretty excited about this part of the journey because we were going to get to see the ocean today. With our destination would be Crescent City, California.
It's me, what a big surprise, calling you up from a restaurant round the bend.
We left Redding, California on Highway 299 and met up with the 101, which is the Oregon Coast Highway. I would highly recommend, if you have the time, to head a little farther south, way far south than Eureka, and you can really experience the California redwoods.
Wanna see me again? I know it's been a while since I've talked to you. Nothing wrong, just nothing ever goes as planned. Many times I thought I'd call, didn't have your number in my hand. I know it's true, you'd never do the same thing to me. I never meant to make you cry, and though I know I shouldn't call, it just reminds us of the cost of everything we've lost, that time in that soul. And maybe soon there'll come a day when no more tears will fall. We each forgive a little bit, and we both look back on it. Just that time in that soul.
We were so excited to see the ocean that we decided to take the first exit, only to find out that it didn't go down to the ocean.
Used to have so many plans, something always seemed to turn out wrong. Never could catch up to you, moving on and doing all you've done. I don't know why, the harder I try, the harder it comes.
This next exit was the golden ticket to the ocean.
Meant to make you cry, and though I know I shouldn't call, it just reminds us of the cost of everything we've lost, that time in that soul. And maybe soon there'll come a day when no more tears will fall. We each forgive a little bit, and we both
We made it. Time to take it all in.
spend time in that soul. We each forgive a little bit, and we both look back on it. It's just bad time in that soul.
On our way to Crescent City, we decided to do a stop at one of the world's famous drive-through trees. We were a little early to check into the hotel in Crescent City, so we decided to take one of these back roads and just check it out. And what we found was just amazing. Sea lions, birds, and beautiful shore. The seals were having some fun that day. It was time to finish off the rest of the journey to Crescent City, get checked into the hotel for a little R&R. On day 9, we got up early and left Crescent City, southbound, back to the Trees of Mystery. I highly recommend this place. It's privately owned, and they did an amazing job of making pathways, and they have a suspension bridge going through the trees, a gondola ride, and you go amongst all the huge California redwoods. The Trees of Mystery is approximately 25 minutes from Crescent City. The gondola ride is really cool, but because of the ocean mist, the windows were quite dirty. Just south of the Trees of Mystery, we headed over to the Newton B. Drury Byway. Here, you drive through the California redwoods, and you can visit the Corkscrew Tree and the Big Tree Wayside, where it is 65 feet in diameter. We also visited Ocean World in Crescent City, where you can take a tour and you get to pet the sharks. Day 10, we left Crescent City and we ventured 133 miles north to Coos Bay. Goodbye, California, and hello, Oregon, again. Unfortunately, that ocean mist wreaks havoc on your camera gear. There are so many pullouts along the way, so many viewpoints. Probably every 5 to 10 miles there's a viewpoint. The unfortunate thing is that you can't stop at all of them. So we decided to go to one, skip one, go to one, skip one, and that's how we ventured to Coos Bay. Stop at Kissing Rock. very wary of the construction areas. We found when you see that sign that says bump, be prepared to come right off the seat. There's also the West Coast Game Park Safari, where you get to walk amongst the animals, you get to feed the animals, and they have all sorts of different animals like tigers, panthers, even lions. We spent one night in Coos Bay. There wasn't much to see there. They did have a very interesting boardwalk that we walked down. They had some information centers there and whatnot. We left Coos Bay early in the morning to head to Lincoln City, which is 123 miles away. And along the way, we stopped for the Sea Lion Caves, and also in a little place called Newport, there's the Oregon Coast Aquarium. This is day 11. Sea Lion Caves is approximately 59 miles north of Coos Bay. It's highly recommended that you check this place out. They have an elevator that goes down in the rock approximately 200-300 feet. And from there you can view the sea lions in this huge cave. Unfortunately, when we were there was only one sea lion in the cave. The rest of them were all outside basking in the sun and enjoying the day.
This ain't nothing new to me. Well, it's just like going home. It's kinda like those sunsets that leave you feeling so stoned. My head, I stand transfixed before the street light, watching the snow fall on this cold December night.
Fort Oregon, we stopped at the subway and grabbed a little bit of lunch. Well, we took it with us, and then we continued on our way and stopped at a place called Lost Creek, and there we were able to view a wonderful beach. There was nobody around, and enjoy a lunch and great scenery. This is Lost Creek State Park. The Oregon Coast Aquarium is a medium-sized aquarium in Newport, Oregon. From Newport, we keep heading north. It's approximately 25 miles to Lincoln City, but make sure midway you stop in Depot Bay. Depot Bay is known as the whale watching capital of the Oregon coast.
I got caught up in conversation. You're the only one with my attention, and all I wanna do is melt into you. It's the highlight of my night. Wait for a slow song. Wait for a slow song to come on. Wait for a slow song. Is it me or did it just get hot in here? I thought you wouldn't show, and then you were there right in front of me, looking incredibly lovely. Wait for a slow song. Wait for a slow song to come on. Wait for a slow song. dive into you from the moment I met you. Wait for a slow song. Wait for a slow song to come on. It might make you whisper. And I'll have to.
We arrived in Lincoln City.
Is it me or did it just get hot in here? I thought you wouldn't show and then you were there right in front of me.
Day 12, we woke up to rain. I would have to say that we have been lucky throughout this trip because usually there's a lot of rain on the Oregon coast and we've had nothing but good weather. So a little bit of rain, there'll be no complaints.
I get high with your hand on my thigh, I'm all over you. It's what I came here to do, I'm an obvious girl. One thing on my mind, I don't care if I look like the desperate kind. Wait for a slow song. Wait for a slow song. Wait for a slow song. Wait for a slow song to come on. It might make you whisper, and I'll have to move closer to hear you.
Our next stop will be Long Beach, Washington. From Lincoln City to Long Beach, it's 124 miles. We decided to take a break from the rain, so we headed into Nehalem Bay State Park. See my glove in the screen there, I'm just wiping away the water droplets. Astoria, we head over the Megler Bridge. The Megler Bridge is what connects Washington State with Oregon, and below it is the mighty Columbia River. Oregon. Hello, Washington. I pulled over just ahead to take a picture of the Welcome to Washington sign. Had about an hour before our room would be ready, so we decided to go for lunch, and that was fish and chips. And once that was done, there were some really cool shops to investigate in Long Beach, Washington.
In the dark.
With the night over in Long Beach, Washington, our next jaunt was towards Leavenworth, Washington, approximately 285 miles, and we decided to take the quickest route to get through the Tacoma, Seattle area. So that meant taking Highway 101 to the I-5 to Highway 18, then onto Highway 90, and then onto Highway 97. We decided to push our way through just to get through all that nasty traffic. This is day 13. It is still very picturesque on the west coast, Washington. Heading through South Bend, Washington. There are very few rest stops along this way, even if there was just a couple of pullouts, just to take a quick rest.
West on 80 won't take too long. Roadside's climbing up to mountain time. Girl, I know there lives free and easy. She showed me wonders and she takes my mind.
Decided just to pass right through Leavenworth. We had a hotel on the other side, basically on Highway 2. We would be coming back through Leavenworth in the morning anyways, so we just passed through and headed to the Squirrel Tree Inn for a night of rest. After a good night's sleep, we decided to head back to Leavenworth and have a coffee and just check out the small village. Along the way, we stopped at this kind of a waterfall kind of dam area. This is Highway 2 and day 14. Leavenworth is a Bavarian-style village in the Cascade Mountains. I highly recommend that you check out this small place.
took my love, took it down.
Welcome to Leavenworth.
Turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills, till the landslide brought me down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing.
So our last leg of the journey was from Leavenworth to Osoyoos, BC, Canada, via Highway 2 and 97. But of course, we had to make a stop in Lake Chelan for a quick rest and to enjoy the view of the lake.
Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, even children get older, and I'm getting older too. Oh, I'm getting older too. Ah, take my love, take it down. Ah, climb a mountain and turn around. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, where the landslide will bring it down. And if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, a landslide will bring it down. Oh, the landslide will bring it.
This will be the end of this video. 14 days of an epic journey. I hope you enjoyed this video. But please, tell me if you've been down the Oregon coast. Let me know in the comments section. Or maybe some of the places that I missed. Maybe you can tell me all about them. Once again, thank you for watching this video. There's many more to come. And as I said before, get out there and explore.
Till the land